Hey guys, welcome back to the Curly Reader. My name's Amanda, and today we're going to be doing my June plan with me. So before we get into the June spreads, I am going to be creating another spread for my annual pages. I have been participating in requesting ARCs from NetGalley this year. This is the first time that I have really done that. And I also occasionally will get sent books from publishers for review, and I wanted a place where I could track all of my review books, whether I've read them and whether I need to still review them or not. And so I wanted to have an annual spread where I could see all of the books that I review throughout the year for publishers. So this is going to be that spread. So I just did a blackout title here, and I will be using my mild liners to fill in some spaces to keep it kind of cohesive with my other annual spreads as far as the color scheme goes. But yeah, so this is just going to be the place where I can track my review books. I am using my mild liners for these colors. These are, like I said, the same colors that I used for my other annual spreads. And I love my mild liners. I love the colors that they have. And so I will be linking all of my supplies down below in the description box. But mostly for today, I'm using my Micron pens, some brush pens that my daughter has, and then some my Crayola Super Tips. But here, like I said, I am using my mild liners, and then I will use my white Jelly Roll pen to do the title. All right, and that is my review books page. All right, moving on to my June spreads. So this is, like I said, quite a bit late, but I hit a major creativity slump at the end of May, beginning of June, and just didn't feel inspired by anything. And then the Friends reunion came out, and I was like, what if I did a Friends theme? So that's what we're doing. I love the show Friends. I did not grow up watching it, but I did watch the entire thing when it was on Netflix, and I would watch it in syndication whenever it was out, and I just absolutely love the show. And so, of course, when the reunion came out, I had to watch it, and I sobbed like a baby. It was so good. And I just felt like, you know what? Let's just do something fun. So we are doing a Friends theme for the month of June. Here on the title page, I am recreating the iconic picture frame that hangs on the back of Monica's apartment door for the entire season, or for the entire series. And I am just using my Crayola Super Tips to color this in. And then also throughout the spread, I am using the Friends font for that was on their title and all of that. So anyway, I love the way that it ended up turning out, so enjoy watching. All right, and then we're moving on to my reading plans page, and here I'm just drawing out the couch from the coffee shop that the friends all sit on throughout the series. And so, yeah, this is going to be the page where I write down all of my different plans, my TBR, different things I'm participating in, that sort of thing for the month. All right, and now we're moving on to my posting schedule. This is where I put out a calendar, and I just put on here whenever I am posting on YouTube. Occasionally, if I have something big planned for Instagram, I'll include that as well, but typically it's just my YouTube posting schedule. I never put the days of the week or the month because I just always know what month it is, and I always start my days of the week with Sunday. So once again, just using the Friends font. I also forgot to mention that I am using my Tombow hard tip brush pen for a lot of this as well. So that will be linked down below. But I'm using the Friends font and then the colors from the little dots that are on their main title. As well, and some umbrella doodles from their main title sequence. All right, and now we're moving on to my growing TBR list. I have been doing these horizontally instead of vertically, and this month I decided to switch it back to vertically just because I really wanted to use this central perk theme and I couldn't figure out how to do it horizontally with a horizontal layout. So I am using the central perk logo and turning it into my growing TBR, using those words in place of central perk. But I absolutely love the way that this ended up turning out. This is the page where I write down some of the books that I add to my Goodreads TBR throughout the month, as well as where I'm hearing about them from, if I remember to write them down. That has been the key here lately, is remembering to write them down. So yeah, I really like including this in my monthly spreads. And like I said, I really, really like the way that this one turned out. All right, so that's my growing TBR list, and then we are on the final page, which is my reading log for the month. So this is just where I write down all the books that I read for the month, as well as some of the stats that I like to track, like whether I own the book or whether I borrowed it, if I listened to the audiobook or read the physical book, the age range, if it's a graphic novel, and my rating. So once again, I used the Friends font and just used the colors from the main title sequence. All right, and then the last thing I need to do is add my doodle to my annual title page. So this is just a place where I put doodles for each of the months, and then at the end of the year, I will be able to see all of my themes throughout the year. And so this time I just did the Friends title logo. All right, and that's it. Here's my final flip through. My title page and my reading plans page. My posting schedule. And my growing TBR and reading log pages. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you stick around and subscribe. And until next time, see ya!